You used to wake up ready. Now you stare at the ceiling, wondering where that part of you disappeared to. If you're over 60 and you've noticed a decline in your energy, your drive, or even your performance in bed, you're not alone. But here's the truth that most men aren't told. The problem isn't always hormonal. It's not always psychological. More often than not, the issue lies in your blood flow, more specifically, the narrowing and clogging of the small vessels. In your lower body, when circulation slows down, it doesn't just affect your heart or legs. It impacts the one thing that many men associate with their masculinity: performance. The veins in the penis are incredibly sensitive to changes in blood pressure and oxygen delivery. Over time, poor diet, stress, and aging silently reduce that blood flow, leading to weaker responses, lower sensitivity, and a confidence crash that no pill can fix long-term. You've probably tried to ignore it. Maybe you've blamed it on stress, age, or even your partner. But deep down, you know it's not just getting older. It's your body trying to tell you something. And the good news is, you can do something about it, without medication, without shame. In this video, you'll learn about 5 specific foods, powerful, natural, and surprisingly simple, that science shows can help unclog those blood vessels, improve circulation in the pelvic region, and restore the part of you that you've been missing. This isn't a miracle cure, it's biology. And it starts with what's on your plate. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't bleed, but it quietly takes away what makes you feel like a man. Blocked blood flow in the lower body is one of the most overlooked causes of declining performance in men over 60. Unlike chest pain or shortness of breath, this kind of poor circulation is invisible until it starts affecting the most personal areas of your life. And when it does, most men feel confused, frustrated, and even ashamed. Here's what happens. Over time, cholesterol, inflammation, and sugar damage the lining of your blood vessels, including the ones responsible for supplying the penis. These vessels are much smaller and more delicate than, say, the arteries in your heart. So they're often the first to show signs of trouble. The result? Reduced sensitivity, slower response time, and less stamina. But there's a bigger issue. Most men don't realize what's happening until they've already started withdrawing. Emotionally and physically, relationships become strained, confidence dips, and the worst part, they don't talk about it, not with their partners, not with their doctors, not even with their closest friends. The truth is, your body gives you signs. Cold feet, fatigue, weak morning erections, or even restless legs at night. These are all circulation red flags. And they're telling you one thing: your blood flow isn't reaching where it used to. But that's not a life sentence. In fact, your body is capable of healing if you feed it the right tools, and that's exactly where we're heading next. A handful of grapes a day may do more for your performance than a drawer full of pills. Red grapes aren't just a sweet snack. They're a powerful ally for men over 60 who want to improve circulation and feel more alive again. The secret lies in a natural compound called resveratrol, found in the skin of red grapes. And what this compound does inside your body is nothing short of incredible. Resveratrol helps boost the production of nitric oxide, a molecule that tells your blood vessels to relax and widen. This process, called vasodilation, is essential for strong and healthy blood flow, especially in areas like the penis, where even slight improvements can lead to noticeable changes in sensitivity, response time, and stamina. But the benefits don't stop there. Red grapes also contain antioxidants that protect your arteries from inflammation and buildup, 2 key causes of erectile dysfunction and low energy. And the best part? This isn't about eating exotic fruits or chasing miracle supplements. We're talking about something you can find at any grocery store. Some men see improvements within just a couple of weeks of adding a serving of red grapes to their daily routine, not just in intimacy, but in mental clarity, circulation in the legs, and even mood. When your blood flows better, everything works better, because your body finally gets what it needs to function properly. So next time you walk past the produce section, think of those red grapes not as a fruit, but as a tool. A simple, natural tool that helps bring you back to the man you know you still are. You thought cranberries were just for women. Think again. They might be the missing link in your performance. Cranberries are usually marketed to women for urinary tract health. But here's the truth most men don't know. Cranberries are a powerhouse for pelvic circulation. And that means they matter just as much, if not more, for men over 60 looking to improve intimate health. These small, tart berries are loaded with proanthocyanidins, a group of plant compounds that do two important things: reduce inflammation in the urinary tract and improve blood flow in the pelvic region. That's a big deal, because inflammation in this area, even if it's low-grade or symptomless, can interfere with sensitivity, lead to discomfort, and quietly block proper blood delivery to the area that needs it most. Cranberries also contain natural compounds that help prevent bacteria from sticking to the lining of your bladder and urethra, reducing your risk of frequent urination or hidden infections, which can also affect performance and confidence, and fewer bathroom trips at night. That means better sleep, better energy, and better recovery overall. If you've ever felt discomfort, pressure, or just a lack of control, down there, adding cranberries to your daily routine, fresh, in juice, unsweetened, or as a supplement, might make more of a difference than you expect. Not because they fix everything overnight, but because they create the conditions your body needs to heal and perform naturally. It's not about gimmicks, it's about restoring balance. And cranberries are a quiet, powerful way to start doing just that. Forget the hype. This tropical fruit can naturally support the one hormone every man over 60 needs to protect. As men age, testosterone levels drop, slowly, quietly, but with real consequences. Fatigue, low libido, muscle loss, and even mood swings can all be traced back to hormonal imbalance. But what if the answer wasn't a synthetic shot or a risky supplement? What if it started with a fork and a papaya? Papaya is more than just a digestive aid. It's rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, and most importantly, an enzyme called papain. This unique compound helps reduce internal inflammation, improve nutrient absorption, and support the body's own hormone production. That includes testosterone, the fuel for male energy, strength, and sexual health. Studies have shown that the antioxidants in papaya protect the testes from oxidative stress, one of the lesser-known factors behind declining hormone levels. And by improving digestion, papaya ensures that the nutrients from your diet actually get used, a major win for older men whose metabolism has slowed down with age. Men who add papaya to their routine often report increased energy, more stable mood, and even a return of morning arousal, which is a key sign of improved hormonal function and blood flow. Unlike fast-acting pills with temporary effects, papaya works by supporting the root systems that power male health gently, steadily, and naturally. So if your spark feels dimmed, don't just look for a quick fix. Rebuild the fire from the inside out, starting with something as simple as a slice of papaya. Sometimes the key to better performance isn't what you do during the day. It's how deeply you recover at night. You've probably heard it before. Sleep is important, but for men over 60, sleep isn't just about rest, it's about hormonal repair. And one overlooked fruit can quietly become your best ally: cherries. Cherries, especially tart cherries, are one of the few natural sources of melatonin, the hormone that controls your body's sleep-wake cycle. As men age, natural melatonin levels decline, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. But here's what's often missed: Poor sleep leads to low testosterone, higher stress, cortisol, and slower recovery, all of which sabotage performance. And energy. Cherries also contain anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation in the blood vessels and promote healthy circulation, not just in your brain and heart, but in the lower half of your body too. That's a double win: better sleep and better blood flow where you need it most. And unlike melatonin pills that can throw your rhythm off, cherries support your body's natural balance. A small bowl in the evening, a glass of tart cherry juice, or even a cherry-based smoothie can subtly reset your system, improving your mood, mental clarity, and yes, your readiness the next morning. The bottom line: sleep isn't optional. For older men, deep, regular sleep is when testosterone gets restored, blood vessels repair, and stress hormones drop. Cherries help make that happen deliciously and naturally. They didn't start with doctors or pills, just a grocery list and the courage to change one thing at a time. Across the country, more and more men over 60 are discovering that rebuilding intimacy, energy, and confidence doesn't require drastic measures. It starts with consistency, with the decision to fuel your body instead of just reacting to symptoms. Take Robert, 68, from Arizona. After a year of poor sleep, low libido, and constant fatigue, he stumbled across a video much like this one. Skeptical but curious, he started adding red grapes and tart cherry juice to his daily routine. Within weeks, he noticed something: more energy in the mornings and less hesitance at night. Or Daniel, 72, from Michigan, who thought his best days were behind him. A widower who had lost his drive after years of emotional stress, Daniel started eating papaya with breakfast, cranberries with lunch, and a few cherries before bed. 3 months later, he felt more alert, slept better, and said, "I felt like a man again, not because of what I could do, but because I wanted to again." These aren't magic tricks. They're real men, making real changes. And while results vary, the trend is clear. When you support your body naturally, it often surprises you, not just with how it responds, but how quickly it remembers who you used to be. Every man's story is different. But if you're tired of feeling stuck, disconnected, or ashamed of changes you never asked for, you're not alone, and you're not finished. You still have more life to live, and more love to give. You don't need to overhaul your life. You just need to take the first bite. At this stage in life, most men aren't looking for fads or flashy promises. They want something real, something that works. And the truth is, your body isn't broken. It's just waiting for the right support to do what it's designed to do. You've seen how red grapes, cranberries, papaya, and cherries each offer a unique boost to your circulation, hormonal balance, sleep, and confidence. These aren't exotic superfoods. They're natural tools you can find in any grocery store, and they cost less than a bottle of supplements that promise the world but deliver little. So here's the invitation. Choose one, just one fruit. Add it to your routine this week. Notice how you feel, not just physically but emotionally. Maybe it's more energy, better sleep, or just the feeling that you're finally doing something for yourself again. Because aging isn't about decline, it's about decisions. And every small choice, every forkful of something good, is a step toward restoring not just your health, but your identity. If this message spoke to you, subscribe to the channel. Give this video a like if it helped you. And tell us in the comments, which fruit will you start with and where are you watching from? We'd love to hear your story because you're not alone in this journey.